Año Nuevo. Los mismos Extra Value Meals en McDonald's. Ahora te puedes llevar 2 snack wraps y papitas y una bebida mediana por solo $8. Solo por tiempo limitado. Precios y participación pueden variar. Los precios pueden ser más altos en Hawái, Alaska y California y con entrega.
Hello, and welcome back to a recap of The Heart Killers, episode 9.
I changed my mind. This is the best episode.
I was gonna say this was really good.
This is really good. See, this is the masterclass of like save a fluff or emotion filled episode for one episode.
Yes.
1 or 2. Like chill.
Yes, because like this episode, I feel like last episode kind of go hand in hand together with like the fluff aspect. But because the first episode or previous episode was more like with Ken and Bison, this one was more Fidel and Style, and so we kind of got to see like more of that. We kind of got to see the like forgiveness arc and like where it felt earned rather than just they're forgiving them because they have to. But like it felt both of them felt like very earned because it took the time to go through the anger and frustration and like go through the motions to get to forgiveness.
They took the time.
Yes,
I love
they did.
Like literally, like this episode, like with every episode of every TV show, sometimes I'll like look over something or I'll have something on in the background and I'll watch it. I'll be like, yeah, I'll watch this too. And then sometimes my brain isn't super fully focused, but this episode, I was like hooked from the beginning. I was staring at it going, oh my god, I was full in, bro. This was a great episode.
We also got a lot of like backstory for certain people and certain things.
We need to talk about some shit because did Ruat actually kill their parents?
I have a crazy theory that I realize doesn't make sense, but also kind of does.
I might have the same theory.
Okay, because the evidence for my theory, I thought made sense, but then I realized it didn't. My evidence for it, but it's still a theory that I have.
I have a slight theory. It might be similar to yours. It might be the same as yours, but I have a theory. I think I know what your theory is, but I have an adjacent theory that because of the theory that I had earlier that might be your theory, it made me go, actually, wait, let me think about this. Ooh, this makes some sense. Okay, so we'll get there.
Okay, I did say my theory in my reaction. I don't know if you saw that yet, but it's there if you... Okay, so anyway, how was your week this week before we jump into the episode? Any eventful stuff?
Nothing exciting. All I did was either go to work or play Fortnite. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's literally all I did. I'm literally, my current hyperfixation is Fortnite. It's all I do. Every day. All day. Because I had thrown out my back, and PMS as well, TMI. But like, I've been like dying, basically. So I've literally just been laying on my couch playing Fortnite. Like, that's all I've been doing. And after like playing it for a while, I was playing with my cousin yesterday, and she was like, let's change it up, let's do something fun. And I was like, I know. Let's do something really fun. In Fortnite, they have instruments for the Fortnite Festival section, which is basically like a rhythm game, like a tap rhythm game for like songs. And you basically have instruments on you. So you can either do drums, lead guitar, bass, or vocals. And you have them throughout all the different versions of the game as well. It's basically an emote. And so I was like, I have an idea. Let's land somewhere very known, a very big drop spot where a lot of people go. Let's just land on the roof and start playing music and see what happens. Because Fortnite's a really fun place for people to just show up and go, oh, you're vibing. Okay, me too. And they come and play with you. Like, that's the kind of place that Fortnite used to be. But me and my cousin got killed the 2 times we played. And after she left, I was like, nah. I can't give up now. I gotta vibe with someone. I am not gonna stop until someone vibes with me. 3 hours later, and many, many kills later, of someone just coming up to me and shooting me in the face. People, even before they got guns, came up to me and just started pickaxing me. And I'm like, guys! Vibe! I got second place once. It was great. I don't know how. But finally, after 3 hours, there were 4 people left. And this guy came up to me in a Loki skin, just walking up to me and just like stood in front of me, and I went, yes, this is it. Come on, man. Vibe with me. And suddenly he pulls out a guitar and just starts going like, I was like, yeah! And then he started doing the hot to go dance, and I was like, oh my god, wait, I've got the vocals for that. Because I had purchased the song. So I was like, I have vocals for that. So right before I pulled them out, he stopped doing it, but then I pulled them out and he started doing it again. And then he went away. He vanished because he had a vanishing medallion. It's a whole thing. He vanished and he went somewhere else, presumably to kill the other 2 people. And then suddenly it was down to 3 and I'm like, oh no. Is my bestie still alive? I don't actually know because he's invisible. So I hope he's still alive out there. And then I saw someone in the distance moving. And I was like, Loki? And then they started shooting me. I was like, not Loki, not Loki, not Loki. And they killed me. And then Loki came from like the back. I was like going to different spectatings and I was like, it's him, it's Loki. He went around, killed the other guy, and then started doing the hot to go dance. And I was like, thank you. You avenged me as an Avenger. It was really fun. It was a wonderful end of the night last night. And a great break from all the stress from trying to like break quests and do accolades and all that other shit. But it was fun. It was fun. Other than that, they have Prop Hunt on there too, and I've been playing that. So it's either that or Fortnite. But how was your week?
It was fine. And nothing really new happened. It was just school, editing, stuff like that.
You're living in Korea. I was expecting more story.
I was too, but like I don't like because I'm like by myself. I don't really know like what to do. Like,
oh, I want
it's
to.
not like it's not like I've met people and we're like, hey, let's do something. Okay, like it's nothing like that. Which sucks because this week I only have class on Friday, so I have like 0 plans this whole fucking week.
You gotta do something. Like, go to Latte World or something like that. Like, do.
I would, but we're going on a class field trip on the 14th. So I'm like, I'd rather wait and save it for that than go down and then be like, you know. So I was gonna do that, but then they were like, hey, we're going on the 14th. I'm like, great. So I'll save that, put it in that, because that's where like a scheduled thing, and then, but yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, The Heart Killers, episode 9.
Yes.
We start off with Kent and Bison going through Bison's either his stuff or his parents' stuff or like family mementos, I'd say.
Yeah, all the stuff that's still at the house.
Yeah. Find some Beatles CDs and stuff or box things.
I think they could be CDs. They could be box sets for CDs.
Box sets, yeah.
I went through a Beatles phase in high school.
Oh yeah.
That was when I got into the Beatles. Was in high school.
Oh.
I was just walking around high school listening to like Eleanor Rigby in my earphones, and like no, like all these.
And so they both start talking about like their parents and how they're dead and stuff.
Yeah.
And we find out Kent's parents' backstory, where there was a plane crash, which is how he ended up in the water, and that whole stuff. And Babe wasn't there because he was too young, and that's kind of we find out the reason behind that.
I have other theories too. This could be another theory I have. Is that maybe like Kent's parents were also killed by Rurat?
That.
But by the point that he did, he decided I'm just gonna, like, he wasn't picked up by anyone, so he's like, I'm gonna look after my little brother on my own. Like this is what supports, like, I don't think that mother killed anyone's parents. That's my current standing theory about that. I don't think because and hear me out.
I will hear you out.
Okay, hear me out.
I need to hear something to hear you out.
I forgot what I was gonna say, but hear me out. Okay. It shows some backstory about how she adopted them and things like that, and
we'll get there. Yeah, we'll talk more there when we get there, because I have thoughts about that too.
Yeah, the way it was all said, the way it was all done, it doesn't seem like she like had the time to just kill parents and like take them in to raise them to be assassins. Like, I don't feel like that doesn't feel like it's what happened with the backstory we were getting. So I was like, wait, there was something that happened where I was like, oh, did mother not kill the parents? So like, well, as we go through this, I'll be like, that's the thing. Like, but like, there's something there. And I have another theory too, but we'll get there when we get there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But maybe this is another theory I have, that Kent's parents maybe died because of him as well. I don't know.
Maybe that would be interesting. I mean, we do know that Babe was with Rurat in that one episode. Like, he got to go there and, like, talk with him.
I think that's because a bunch of kids from the school got there.
Yeah, I know. I know that's all. I don't know. I was trying to support your theory, sorry.
Other things weren't adding up, though. Like, how the fuck did they get all those papers about their parents into his safe? Like I was like, did she send someone in to plant that there so they saw it and not tell them or something? Like, that feels like a whole thing.
What if she hired Rurat to kill their parents? And now she's trying to get him dead to kind of cover everything up.
But no, because someone hired her to kill Rurat.
What?
Yeah, because remember she said in like last episode or something like that, that she was like the person that hired us to kill Rurat's getting like anxious and like being like, where
exactly, like, no, I think she hired Rurat to kill their parents, and now someone wants her to get Rurat dead, so she's like, okay, I'll hire them. Here's the thing.
Everyone's hiring each other to kill each other.
Exactly. In this business, it's like there's no like solidarity. There's kind of just like whoever the highest bidder, they'll do what you say for however long. I don't know. That's just something I came up with, and right now.
Whatever.
So that could be
honestly,
false.
I hope we can cross off plot twist, because whatever the fuck this story is going to end up being is going to be a plot twist. By the way, this is going like we can't pin it down.
I feel like the only way it's not a plot twist is if Rurat actually killed the parents.
No, because that kind of is, because throughout this whole thing we were like, oh yeah, pretty sure mother did it. Yeah, pretty sure mother did it. So it kind of would be a plot twist.
Yeah, but we were thinking of like, but if it was known from like what the episode would reveal, it's kind of like, oh, that's like that was the already information we knew, and we just weren't believing it. Like, yeah, you know.
There's another thing in here though that like if it is true, that's plot twist. I don't care if I called it or not.
If my theory is true that I thought of in this episode, then that would be a plot twist.
Okay. I feel like we're like dancing along the same line here.
If we have the same theory, that's gonna be fucking nuts.
If we have the same theory,
we have spent way too much time together. If that's the case,
we either spend way too much time together, or it's very true because we never have the same fucking theory.
That is true. That's true. We're never aligned like the.
We're never aligned like
we are. Let's. Okay. No more theory talk till we get to theory relevant stuff. Okay. Pin
that's
that.
way later.
Because we're only 2 minutes into this episode.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, so yeah, they do start talking about their shared parent death trauma.
Yes. It ain't a BL without some shared parent death trauma.
Yeah. And Kent's like, I had to mature quickly to, take care of Babe and stuff. They're kind of like, spending time together, being cute. We find out that Bison is religious. He had like rosaries or something, and they got to like pictures of Jesus and stuff, and a Bible, and they're like a whole like little. I don't know if that was like known or not, but I did notice it this episode. I was like, oh, that's to note.
Which makes sense why it was probably harder for him to adjust, or at the beginning at the very least, because he was like not looking at the body when he was shooting it.
That's true.
He was very, good kid, very like religious.
Good little Christian boy.
Good little Christian boy, exactly. Like very hard for him to do anything out of the ordinary. This was probably a huge change in atmosphere for him, and he was very not used to it. I mean, it would be for anyone, killing someone, but this was so big no for him. So
yeah. So now we are with Style and Fidel. Style is driving while Fidel is in the back sleeping. And the radio stops working, so Style's like, I need some music. Let me find a CD or something. But pulls out a picture.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. And then he immediately puts it back when Fidel wakes up. He's like, no, nothing. I'm fine. What?
Nothing to see here.
Yes. And then Style's like, hey, can I get a change of clothes or something? Because I'm wearing your clothes and that's not really my style. Like I have a reputation to uphold.
He says a line here. What is it? It's my favorite line that he's ever said in my life. I laughed so hard.
Okay, can we get some new clothes? I've been wearing yours this whole time, and it's getting disgusting. We can just stop by around here somewhere. And then Fidel's like, oh, you make a lot of requests. You think we're on a road trip or something? And he says no. We're not stopping. And Style's like, oh, come on. If you're gonna kill me, can I at least die in something that's actually my style?
No, next.
I want my corpse to look good. Gotta look presentable on the news.
Next one.
Gorgeous man with clear skin found dead in a crop top.
I laughed out loud so hard, and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I get why you're the best now."
See, dude, I've been saying this since day one. I was like, I love him. He is the best, and now you have finally come around, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad you saw the light.
Skin found dead in a crop top.
But that's the thing. He has said, I don't know if he said this exactly, but he said similar stuff before, where he's like, I could have died. Like, they would have been like gorgeous man in crop top found dead or something. Like, you've said that before in the past.
Not this though. This was fucking funny.
Yeah, it was great.
This is the best quote I've ever. It's probably the funniest thing I've ever heard in a BL ever said. This is my favorite. I don't give a fuck. This is my favorite quote.
Yeah,
I'm so living
good.
by this.
Gorgeous man found dead in a crop top.
I'm gonna live by.
Gorgeous man with clear skin found dead in a crop top.
I'm gonna live by that because what if I'm found dead? I don't want to look like this. I want to look with clear skin. I want to look in a crop top. That's what I want to look good in. That is so funny.
Oh, it was so good. But then we do actually go to like a thrift shop or something, and he's like, yeah. And then again, Sal's talking about, so when you kill me, can you dispose my body at like a beach or a mountain or something? I don't want to, go somewhere in like a dumpster and like haunt the dumpster for the rest of my life.
Yeah, like I want to haunt somewhere cool.
Yeah. Which makes sense. I mean, if you want to haunt a place, you want to haunt a nice place, not like a crappy place.
Imagine people that haunt castles. That's fucking awesome, bro.
Oh, I would love to haunt a castle.
Haunting a dumpster behind a Wendy's is not the vibe.
I mean, yeah, because all you would get were like drug addicts and like homeless people. That would be the only people you get to haunt. But their lives already suck, so you don't want to haunt them. Like, they're already having it rough.
Yeah, I'm not gonna haunt you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. I mean, like, we can chill, but I don't want you to be freaked out or anything.
Yeah. So Style finds something that he likes, but then someone in a helmet walks in.
I will say it's, unless it was to make sure they didn't know who he was, it's very weird. Okay, what?
It's Keen. I'm 90% sure because he has the same gun in this episode as he does in the previous episode. Okay. Or the one where he's about to shoot at the bowling alley, but someone else comes in. Okay. I checked, and they are the same gun.
Okay.
So that seems to be the case. I didn't know that. I actually need to jump ahead real quick and see something, because if I see what I think I saw and it ends up being the thing that I think, which I don't think it is, but if it is, I'm gonna lose my other ever-loving shit. Okay, hang on. Okay, I need a clear image of you for 2 seconds.
You're not telling me what the fuck you're doing as well. I love it.
Not. Because this plays into my big theory.
Exactly. And I think I know who you're looking for anyway.
Okay. And okay. Hang on. Wait. Okay, never mind. Fuck it. Anyway, I did notice on the masked helmet guy who we're assuming is Keen for now, there was a tattoo on his wrist. It's like for a split second. And I was trying to look, but I couldn't see. Keen always wear like these long fucking shirts, so like it's hard to see like it's fucking tattoo. Yeah. So like, I'll look again when we get to more other Keen scenes, but
they could have just reused the gun for the scene. So here's my thing: like, is it just because he doesn't want them to see him and know it's him trying to kill them?
Yeah.
Or is it for the audience and it's actually someone else?
Well, that's the thing, because I think if let's say this is Keen, it would make sense why he wants to cover it and not let them know, because we see that Fidel assumes that it's Rurat's people. Like, exactly. That's what they first assume, is that it's Rurat's people coming for them. So of course he doesn't want to give that away, that, oh, Mother's against you now, whatever.
And this is why I think we have to assume that it is Keen, because like he went to Mother after and was like, I messed up. But like, what if he ended up not being able to do it and hired someone?
Well, that seemed like what's gonna happen next, because she says hire.
That is what's gonna happen next.
Yes.
And it seemed interesting where she said hire the guy we used 2 years ago. Just saying.
I think we have the same theory. Bro, I was like, don't say it. Okay, wait.
We'll get there.
Okay. Anyway, then, yeah, so Sal gets changed, and he's like kind of like flirting with him. He's like, look, I already know that you love me. It's fine. You can't kill me. I know. Like, you love me.
You love me. It's that's why you can't kill me. It's okay. You can say it.
Yeah. And then Fidel sees the guy who we'll call King for now.
Yes.
And pulls Sal down. They start getting shot at. So then Fidel realizes he's out of bullets, and he needs to get more in the car. And Sal's like, okay, I'll distract him. I'm a good distractor. I can run fast. Be right back. And we see that Fidel obviously worried. He doesn't want him to go, but he does go. And then he gets shot.
Yeah.
And then Fidel comes back and tackles... yeah, okay. He tackles the guy to the ground. This is where we see a spider web / spider tattoo on his right wrist, it looks like.
Okay.
And it's literally for like a split second.
What kind of spider?
Like, it's not like a... I mean, I
Does
can
it look
send you...
does,
Sure, it's just like a web with a black spider. Like, it's not like...
It doesn't look like a Black Widow?
I don't know.
Okay.
It looks like a black spider.
Okay.
Like, it's like... I don't know. It's literally for a split second, but... Then the guy does get away. And Fidel runs over to Style with his bloody arm. And he takes off his, like, jacket thing and ties his arm up to keep it from bleeding out.
It's like we fully saw blood there. I was like, ooh, budget.
Like,
we seeing blood
like,
for once.
Yeah, it was like full on, like, it was like an actual shot. It wasn't like a, like, nick
It was
or
a
whatever.
graze.
It was like,
Yeah, it was a graze, but it was a deep graze.
Then we have Ken and Bison. They're making fish, and they hear that someone came on the island. And Bison wants to keep Ken here, and he says he'll go by himself. And he's like, nah, I'm coming with you. And picks up his log again. Because that's his weapon of choice now, is his log.
Yep. It's just log. I live on island now. I have log.
And when they do see it, Style and Fidel, they run over to them.
I was
and
like,
they're like,
thank
what
God
happened?
they're here.
And I love when Ken's like, oh, I'll help with Style. And Fidel's like, no, let go. I'll take care of it.
Fucking touch it. I'm mad at both of you right now, but I'm not letting you near.
So they lay him down, and Bison, I guess, knows how to stitch him up.
Alright, go Bison.
And he starts doing that. Fidel holds Style's hand as he gets this whole painful stitching done.
Ouch.
Yes, which is also very sweet that, again, he's like, hey, hold my hand.
Yeah.
Just so good. And then we have Fidel and Bison. They talk aside. Bison's like, he's fine. He'll be okay.
Yeah.
And then Fidel yelled at him, and he's like, how could you just run away like that? Like, what happened to the plan? And Bison's like, I forgave him. Like,
Yeah.
I love him. I forgave him.
I love him. But Mom, I love him.
And Fidel's like, okay, fine. Then I'll just kill him. Like, clearly you can't.
No.
And Bison's like, okay, are you gonna kill Style too?
Yeah. You kill me, you kill
Ooh.
mine, you gotta kill yours too.
Yeah. And this is where Bison's and Fidel's like, okay, let's forget about those two and talk about who was following me and trying to shoot at me. And
Yeah.
this is where they both assume that it is Rirat's men trying to get revenge for what they attempted earlier.
Yeah.
And then Style wakes up, and Ken goes over to, like, see him and help him, give him some painkillers and everything. And Style's like, okay, how are you still alive? Like,
Yeah.
what happened?
I thought you were like kidnapped and shit. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, don't worry, we worked it out, we're good now, it's all good.
Yeah. Nearly died, but all good.
Yeah. And then Style says he's only here because Fidel dragged him here. And Ken's like, I think there's more to that, because when you were on that table, he was looking at you, like, very concerned, very in love, and he starts, like, trying to act it out with him, and then
They
they
start
both are
bursting
like,
to laughter. They're like, nope, can't do it.
no, this gave me, Sand and Nick when they made out, and they're just like, nah.
Nah, not happening. I know, literally, I remember watching that and being like, oh my fucking, we were both, even you were like, just like,
Yeah.
and then suddenly, nah.
Yeah, and then they saw and they're like, nah.
Nah,
We
I was
tried.
like, okay, thank you. I was like stressed for a second. I was like, another one? Like, everyone's fucking.
So then outside we have, I guess, an outdoor kitchen, and Bison's making food. Fidel's there, and Kant comes out. Fidel punches him to the ground.
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah.
Which, okay, deserved.
Deserved. And then points a gun at him.
Just the punch. Just the punch. Just the punch. Now we're going too far.
Yeah. Yeah. But then Bison aims his gun at Fidel.
It's like a giant stalemate here.
What did you think of this? Because I felt a little icky about this.
Problem is, Bison loves Kant. Like, they just got through this entire thing. I think they're stronger than ever after that discussion, which means, like, his whole heart is in on Kant. And if someone's pointing a gun at him, no matter who that is, he's about to try and stop them.
I agree with that, but that's, like, his brother, too. Like, that's the thing. Like, they have been through so much together, and, like, the fact that he was so quickly, like, able to just, like, pull his gun on him, like, I was like, really? Like, and I get he loves Ken, and he, like, doesn't want him to die or anything, and they just got through this whole thing. But, like, that's, like, your brother, dude. Like, I mean, what he should have done, what I would have preferred, which is kind of like what Style does later, is I would have had Bison, like, stand in the way, and be like, if you're gonna kill him, kill me.
I see that, yeah.
I think I would, because the quick flip of just Bison aiming his gun at Fidel.
I think it didn't stress me out too much or ick me out too much, because I knew he wouldn't be able to do that.
I mean, I did too, but I was still like, you're really aiming, like, when you don't aim a gun at someone unless you want or intend to kill them. Like,
but then again, he's kind of crazy, so he'll aim it at anyone.
Well, that's the thing. Like, let's say Fidel did shoot Kant and kill him. Do we think Bison would have shot Fidel?
No.
Really?
I really don't think he would. I think he's crazy, but he's not that crazy. I don't think he would have shot him. I think it was just a warning, holding the gun up to him. I don't think he would have been able to shoot him.
Oh, okay.
I really don't.
Okay. That makes it better. Then Style does come out, and it's where he's like, wait, no, don't do this. And he, like, gets down on his knees and he's like, wait, shoot me too.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah. And then Kent's like, no, he should shoot me. This is my fault. Style had nothing to do with it. And so, like, no, this is my fault too. Don't take all the blame. Like, I knew what I was doing when I found out, and I still did it. Like, I'm the one who fooled you. And then eventually Fidel just, like, shakes it off and...
Yeah, he's like, Jesus Christ, guys. Stop making me feel bad and shit. I'm trying to kill you.
So then Kent and Bison are just doing laundry. And they start talking about Style and Fidel and how to fix things with them. And Kent's like, I had a plan.
They parent trap it. I totally didn't think that's what was happening. I thought he was just, like, actually, like, Bison wants to talk to you. I fully thought Bison was going to be there and be like, hey, you gotta fix things with Style or something like that. But I didn't think
I knew they were parent trapping them from the start.
I did not. I'm very gullible.
So then we are with Mother, who is looking at 2 younger pictures of Fidel and Bison. And we flash back to Mother with all 3 of the boys, Fidel, yes, Bison, and Keen. And she's there and she's like, I know what you have been through. That is something so painful. And you lost your parents at such a young age. But don't worry. You're going to have a new family now. And we are going to build it ourselves.
Aww.
And she notices that, I don't know which one this is, but one of the kids, maybe Fidel or Bison, their shoes untied. And so she ties them and she's like, I will be your everything. Call me Mother.
Yeah, this is very much on brand for her because she is every time someone's, been in love with someone, she's like...
This was weird.
Yeah. I'll be your everything. Like, it's on brand for her.
Like, it gave, like, either, like, it was weird. Like, she was like, oh, I will be your everything, call me Mother. And I'm just like...
It's creepy.
It was creepy.
Something's off.
And, like... Again, like, this is why I still think she does have something to do with her parents' death, because this was so, like, it almost felt like this maybe was rehearsed in a way, or, like, she knew what she was gonna say before all this, and, like, almost like this was a plan. That's why I still think that
she could have adopted them is my thing. So I really don't know. Honestly, I don't know who fucking did it at this point. I really don't.
I don't know.
No clue.
I still have my eye on her.
Yeah, I definitely still might. She's very creepy.
Yeah. And then we flash forward a few years, and they're shooting guns. Because as you do with your new adopted child,
Yeah.
you know, you have them shoot guns.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Bison and Fidel obviously shoot theirs. Keen misses.
Yep.
Because
I'm like, oh, I know which one Keen is. I don't want to be like a bitch to him, but because he's been like cast aside all his life, but also he's trying to kill them. So I'm like,
I kind of felt bad for Keen this episode.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. I did feel a little bad. I was like, I'm
we'll get there, but yeah. And she essentially says, you need to learn how to shoot because it's a skill, and people are trying to hurt us, and one day you will get to use it.
I don't actually want to be able to use it. All right.
Yeah. And then they send Fidel and Bison, at least, off on their first mission to kill someone. And they're like, wait, what? You want us to kill someone? And she's like, yeah. Like, you know, he's a bad person. Like, you know, the world is made up of good and bad people. Our job is to kill the bad people.
It seems like throughout their lives, she's like, it's been very, like, meticulous brainwashing. Like, very, like, dropping little things here and there about, like, we're the good people, we need to kill the bad people. And just, like, all these little things here and there that kind of build it up so slow, you don't notice, oh, I feel like this is a very giant leap to kill people, because it's been, like, a slow build up to that point. So that's why they just initially go, oh, like, it's very much like initially kill people, like, but then it's like, yeah, okay, I guess they're the bad people. So she's spent some time making sure that they really are brainwashed to follow her every, you know.
Yeah. It's weird.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
It's red flag material.
Yeah. But then in present day, Keen does enter her office, and she's like, so, the matter I asked you to take care of, how was it? And he's like, well, and she's like, just stop mumbling and tell me, you know, starts yelling at him. And he says he messed up. And she's like, I knew it. This is why I never trusted you to take care of these things. I knew I was only going to be disappointed in you.
Oh, shit. Imagine just hearing that all your life.
God, Keen's like the redheaded stepchild with his family. Like, holy shit. Like, that's so sad. Like, I mean, he's definitely a little unhinged, but like...
He's unhinged because she made him unhinged.
That's true.
It's her fault. This is the product of her kind of parenting that she's been going through.
Yeah. And she's like, now that you alert them, I bet they're already, like, they've reacted by now. They've already been dying to quit this job.
They think it's Ruat, though. So it's not too bad of a slip.
Yeah. And Keen says, he's like, I think they still want to get even with Ruat.
Yeah.
And says, like, don't worry, they will come back on their own. And she's like, okay, that's fine. But we should hire someone else to do this too. And she's like, hire someone, maybe the one we hired 2 years ago.
Question mark. I feel like that was specific. Like, I feel like we're gonna find out who that is. That isn't just a throwaway line.
Yes. That actually adds to my theory.
It adds to my theory as well.
Okay.
So...
I have other things to add to the theory that made me think of the theory, but doesn't actually make sense to the theory now that I think about it.
I wonder if we're actually thinking about the same person.
I don't know. Maybe here. How about this? When we finish this whole episode, we will discuss the theory.
Okay. We'll wait until we're way done. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Little winks here and there, but that's to our own discretion.
Yeah.
little winks. Oh, really?
Then we have Style calling his dad, letting him know he's at the beach with friends and he's fine, which is good.
Yeah.
And then Bison is like, oh, Fidel wanted to talk to you. And he's like, he does? He's like, yeah, you should go talk to him, meet him on the beach. And Styles like...
skimmed this part. I didn't skim this part. I feel like I dissociated because I don't remember. The thing is, I don't remember Bison being like, go talk to Fidel on the beach, but I remember Cant being like, go talk to Bison on the beach. And
okay,
so...
well, you should have saw this part, because it's so funny, but not intending to be. Because, so Styles says, he's like, he does? Maybe he changed his mind and wants me on my knees. And that's where no, hang on. No, hang on. And when I was watching it, I thought that same thing. Because that's where the subtitles stop. But then they pick up, and he's like, he wants me on my knees, ... with a gun in my head before shooting me dead in the ocean.
Jesus Christ. I was watching it. I don't remember it happening, though. I must have disassociated or something. So, like, all I remember is Kant telling Fidel that Bison wants to talk to him on the beach. And so seeing that, I was just like, oh, Bison wants to talk to him on the beach!
Yeah. But then Bison asks Style if he really does love Fidel. And he's like, yeah, I do. The same way you and Kant feel for each other, that's how I feel about him. And then we have Kant bringing Fidel some clothes. He kind of says, like, look, I know you don't like me. I'll be honest. Style only agreed to do it for a car.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit offended by that. He's like, wait, what? He flirted with me for a car? And he's like, he did. But now the car is long forgotten. He doesn't care about that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This reminded me more and more of Tempting to Hate About You. Because I know it was like, hey, I'll give you my car if you help me out, and that's this guy. But I completely forgot that it was also kind of like a bet in a way. Like ask her out, like, I bet you won't ask her out, I'll give you some money if like you actually last or something like that. There was like a bet involved or something. And this kind of like aids to that, where it's like you get the car if you do this like kind of thing. So this made me go, ooh, 10 things I hate about you. Like, this giving vibes.
Yeah. I'm curious, how would you feel about that? Like, if someone flirted with you and then you found out the reason they started to was because of a car or money or a bet or whatever, you found out what the reason why, like, but then they did end up falling for you in reality. Like, what would like that like?
It depends, I think, on how long we've been together at that point as well. Like, if it's for like a couple weeks, I think I would be thrown and be like, so you don't really like me, and I would kind of react in a bad way. Even if they did say they really liked me, I'd be like, are you telling the truth? I don't even know anymore. But if it's been for like a couple months, like a month or two, maybe 3, I'd be like, okay, we've talked about our feelings at length. I feel like I know who you are to a certain degree, and I feel like you've gotten past this. This was how it started, maybe, and I'm kind of hurt by that, but let's talk it over, so you know why I'm hurt by that and why it kind of sucked that you did that. But like, I don't want to end things over this kind of thing, like, especially because I know how you feel now, kind of thing. So I feel like it depends on how long we were together, but you know, I feel like I would want to give them the benefit of the doubt if it was a bit longer.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think I'd probably be the same way. So Fidel is by the beach, and Sal comes over to him, and he's like, why are you here? And he's like, I was told you wanted to talk to me. And he's like, no, I was here to talk to Bison.
Like, oh, well, Bison told me. So.
And so then he's like, here. And he hands him a piece of paper. And Fidel's like, what is this? And he's like, it's a list of all my relatives, so if I do ever betray you again, you can kill them all too.
He sold out all of his relatives.
And Fidel says that, and he's like, what the hell? What, you're selling out your family? And he's like, no, it's to prove that I will never lie to you again. And I will never betray you again.
He's like, I'm literally not selling out my family by giving you this, because I'm showing you that I'm literally never gonna do this. Like, this is not me selling them out, this is me proving that I would never.
And then Fidel like, oh, what, so am I only worth a car? And because then you bring it up, and he's like, oh shit, I didn't know you knew that. Oh,
the car, you say.
But he says, he's like, you know what? That within the past, that was before everything we've been through. Like, and I admit it was wrong to start off with. But after spending time with you and getting to know you, I did really fall for you, and I've changed.
Yes.
And yeah.
Exactly. I think we both have.
Yeah. And Fidel still doesn't seem to forgive him, and he's like, okay, fine. You know what? You really don't believe me? Fine, I'll prove it. And starts walking in the water. And he's like, what are you doing? Your wound will get infection. And he's like, oh, well, if you're not going to give me a chance, I'm just going to keep walking.
I'm just going to keep on walking.
And then eventually Fidel does say, fine, I'll give you a chance. And he's like, you will. And he follows him into the water. And Styles says that I promise you that from now on, you'll only see the 100% real me. which I think is a little callback to the 100%
Yes.
honest thing from the previous episode.
It totally is.
Yeah, so I like that. And then Fidel says that besides my work, I've been honest with you from day one.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, and he says if you don't stay true to me after this, you'll find out how I deal with liars.
He's like, oh, great. But he won't, because he sold out his entire family, but he didn't sell out his entire family, so it's fine.
Yeah. And he's like, come on, like, get out of the water, you'll get infected. And so, like, wow, even when you're threatening me, you're still worried about me.
Wow, you just literally can't stop, can you?
Yeah. He's like, you're so adorable. And Fidel's like, oh, I can be worse if you want that. And Styles like, no. From now on, I just want to see you being all lovey-dovey.
Oh.
And Fidel's like, well, how so? And Styles like, well, in a situation like this, if we weren't fighting, what would you like to do to me? And so Fidel kisses him. And they make out in the water. It was great. I actually think this is the best kiss of the show.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I love a good kiss in the ocean.
I think this, like, you know, it being in the ocean, the emotion, like, finally, like, the forgiveness, and, like, it, like, you could tell by the kiss, like, it was, like, you could tell how much they missed each other, even though they were with each other the whole time, like, they missed being together.
Yeah. 100% saw that.
And Ken and Bison watch from afar, and they're like, oh, our work here is done.
Well done, we've done it.
But then Ken and Bison are in a hammock, and Ken's asking him about letting Rubak go and just kind of let it go and get over it. Or not get over it, but like more just like, otherwise he'll add more fuel to the flames and all that stuff. And Bison's kind of like, no, he killed my family.
Yeah, it's very hard to let that, like to get over that, to be able to move past it. Not speaking from experience, but...
Yeah, no, and Ken does just say, like, he's like, look, I'm just worried about you. Yeah. Whatever you want to do, I understand, it's fine. But I am just worried.
I just want to, you know, make sure you're okay.
And then they start talking about their future. And Ken's like, yeah, we could, like, you know, I could get, like, a tattoo shop. And, like, we could live on an island. And Bison's like, that's kind of boring. Like, I want to be a doctor.
Oh, I mean, he totally could.
He could, I mean, he stitched up Style pretty well.
Yeah, he did.
He hasn't died yet, so that's good.
Previous employment, if you're going to be working here? Burgers?
And I once stitched up a guy who got shot.
Yeah. I've stitched up my brother when he got hurt at work.
Yep. I've also pretended to be a prostitute.
Not sure how that helps me qualify for this job, but thought I'd mention it.
Yeah, you know. Anyway, speaking of Style and his stitches, Fidel's treating his bandage again, because they changed it. And this is where Style asks. He's like, so in your car I found a photo of a guy. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine, but I'm just curious about it. Mm-hmm. He does say it with his ex. And he's like, oh, how long were you together? And Fidel was like, 2-ish years. And he's like, oh, why did you break up? And he's like, well, and we get flashback. And we get to see Fidel talking with him about how he asked Mother about quitting.
So just like they had done now. Yeah.
Just like this. And they were talking about moving to the South. And they both seem on board. And then they start dancing. But then Fidel says next day he never came. It's like he completely disappeared. Which confirms that he's not dead.
Okay, I can at least say that. I thought he was... Yes, we thought that he was dead.
We thought he was dead. And he's confirmed to be gone. But we don't know what... He's not... He could be dead, but we don't know.
I have been kind of assuming from this whole time that Fidel knew he was dead.
I did too.
Yes, so now that that's not the case, things...
Other theories are starting to...
It's all just...
And so Fidel's kind of like talking with Sal, and he's like, you know, it kind of sucks. Like, couldn't you at least tell me straight up they didn't want to be with me anymore, instead of just like leaving me there? Or he was like, oh, well, maybe he was scared that I'd kill him if he broke up with me. And so then Stal kind of like holds his hand to comfort him. And he's like, ever since that day in the bowling alley when you saved that girl and risked your life, like, I knew that I'd fallen for the right guy.
Aww.
And I'm like, that's so sweet. Especially because he was so jealous the first, like, 2 seconds but it was like he was proud of him, too. Like, it was like a weird mix.
Hey, that's my line!
And then Fidel kind of, like, rests his head on Stal's lap.
They're so cute. I really love them. I've grown to really love them.
I have loved them from the start. Because I knew what they were capable of. And, like, it's so, like, gratifying.
I'm glad that I've grown to love them, because originally they really fucking pissed me off. But, like, I understand now.
Good. I'm glad you finally understand.
We're good. I'm there.
So then we get Keen, who seems to have just had some fun with, what's-his-face.
What's-his-face, yeah, we don't actually know his name still. But, yeah, they're still kind of together, I guess.
Yeah. And she's like, hey, what's on your mind? Because he's just sitting on the end of the bed, like, thinking. And she's like, nothing, just about work and stuff. And he says, which seems to be the thing, is you said you would leave her behind when you're with me. Like, I feel like everyone has said that. Like, all three of them are like, oh, yeah, no, like, I'll leave my job for you or something.
Because he seems to work in the same building. Do we think he knows about the assassination thing?
I think he does. I think he's more just like, he's like he works like, I don't know how to describe this.
I don't think he does.
You don't think he knows?
I don't think he knows.
I think he knows.
I don't think he knows.
Oh, I don't think that's important right now.
No.
If he knows or not. But he does say, like, yeah, I thought you would quit your job for me. And he's like, just wait a little longer, wait until everything's settled down. We won't have to sneak around each other anymore.
Yeah.
And he says, like, okay, don't make me wait too long. Okay. The guy's confirmed Keen. He has the same tattoo on his wrist. I see it.
Okay, you found it. All right.
Yeah. It's you can't see it, but I see like a spider web thing on his right wrist with the guy. It was Keen, confirmed.
Okay, confirmed.
Did just want to clarify. I was hoping because the sleeves were rolled up into the scenes, so I was like, wait, I need to pay attention. But it's his right hand, and we only see his left hand. I'm like, let me see the fucking time. Turn around or something.
Turn the fuck around.
So then we're back at the beach, and Kent's trying to go in the water, trying to learn how to get over his fear for Bison. And he's like, that's fine. Like, you don't need to do that. I used to be scared of guns. But then I learned that my determination of avenging my parents was stronger than my fear.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Which I like that. Like, he took his, like, fear of guns, I kind of, like, twisted it and, like, conquered it, which I think is cool.
Exactly.
And so then they get a good amount into the water. We get, like, waist deep, I'd say.
Yeah.
Which is a good start for Kent.
Very good start.
Yeah.
As someone who has a phobia as well, very good start. Like, I could not go that far.
Well, he also has someone who loves him and supports him right behind him and being like, hey. Which I'm glad, because when we first saw this scene, we didn't see Bison there, and I was like, Kent, what are you doing? You're gonna, like, freak out and, like, drown yourself.
Yeah.
But then when I saw Bison was there, present, I was like, okay, good. Don't do this without Bison.
Yeah.
But then Stal and Fidel are there, and Stal's like, hey, let's play Frisbee. And Fidel's like, I'm not doing that. And he's like, come on, it's fun. And then we get a cute little Frisbee scene with all of them playing in the water.
Yay.
It's nice.
Everyone's having fun, which means we're about to get fucked over real fast.
Oh,
it's too nice.
Next few episodes are going to be pretty
it's gonna be
rough.
Oh, no.
So then, as they sit on the beach afterwards, Bison says, I wish we could stay here. I used to love just sitting here with my parents. And Kent's like, why can't we? And Fidel's like, we got one more job to do back home.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. And he's like, but I'm not sure if those two, referring to Kent and Stal, are going to come with us.
I'll go with you anywhere.
Oh, Stal says, like, just tell me where, and I will go with you. My engine's hot and ready.
Man, I forgot.
You gotta love him. You gotta love him.
I love him for his one specific quote and like just like the way he said it.
You love him for all the quotes. He is great.
He is great because like that, but that's what I'm saying. That quote encapsulates who he is as a person, which is why I love him.
Exactly. Yeah. And then we see them on a boat, presumably heading back to Bangkok, I think, and going to finish the jobs or whatever.
The job in quotes, yeah.
Okay, so we'll do MVP first before we get to the theory. Oh, Chad, you think about MVP?
I know, cause like I want to give it to Style for the quote, but it's just a fucking quote, and I need to chill. I have to like actually pick a really good because this was an emotional episode with a lot of like growth and backstory. Yeah. I've got mine.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Style.
Fidel. Okay. I wanted to give it to Style for the quote, but Fidel, I feel like had some really good like emotional growth in this.
He did.
Like we saw him let go of the anger and forgive Style, and just seeing him struggle back and forth with it throughout the whole episode, and then eventually like just moving forward was really interesting, and to see him like kind of switch in that way when he was like just suddenly you could see it in his eyes, like he was like so pissed at Styles for the longest time, and then when they were kissing in the ocean you could see in his eyes right before they kissed, he's like, I'm like, oh, there goes the anger, it's gone, it's fucking gone. Like that was wonderful and great acting on Fidel's actor's part as well. I forgot but wonderful. Yeah, absolutely loved it.
Yeah. Fidel was my second choice, but I did pick Style. I think just the way he was willing to he was willing to prove himself, to prove to Fidel that he wanted to forgive him. He wanted to do all that. Like, he was willing to do anything. He sold out his family, quote unquote. He was willing to just keep walking in the ocean till eventually he drowned or whatever. He was willing to go to so far to prove to him that he wanted him back and wanted to make up with him. And afterwards, when Fidel's telling him the whole story about his ex, and Styles just sitting there, and he's like, you know what, like I won't do that. That won't be me. Don't worry. And it kind of like comforts him as he like reveals that, which we probably know it's hard for Fidel to do in the first place. And just like, he's so supportive and it's great. I love him.
And gorgeous man with clear skin found dead in a crop top.
Of course. I mean, obviously that too, but like.
But yeah, I fully agree with you there. He was great this episode. Okay. Before we go into our theory, I'm just gonna say real quick, nothing on the bingo board.
Nothing. I figured. Okay.
Absolutely zero. Even if it we could have had makeup sex, but no, they didn't want to do makeup sex. They just wanted to make up kiss in the ocean.
Yeah.
Fuck. At least give us a nod that they don't. Like, I really, I would have been fine if they even said like, oh yeah, right after we made out in the ocean, we went and like did it in his room or something. I would have taken that.
Well, that's the thing is, though. I thought they were going to do it in the ocean, but then we see Ken and Bison watching them, and I'm like, oh well, now they're not going to do this.
Now they're definitely not going to do it in the ocean. So yeah. So far, nothing. Hey, does the guy that Keen is sleeping with, does he have a spider tattoo? Because when we could randomly cross out couple tattoo there.
I didn't see one on his wrist.
I'll take anything at this point.
I will check, but I don't think so. Not his. Not that I see. His sleeves are a bit longer, so it's hard to tell, but I don't think so.
Damn it. Oh well.
So I'm gonna say no.
Alright. Anyway.
Okay. Our theory. Okay. So I don't know how to go about it. Wait, I'm trying to like...
Okay.
Okay, so our theory has something to do with the person they hired 2 years ago, correct?
Yes.
And it's about who that person is?
Yes.
Okay. Do we want on the count of 3 just say it?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Fidel's ex.
Yes.
Yeah. So
good.
So here's how this theory came to me, and you can watch my reaction, which is kind of stupid, but like, it's when Fidel said like, "Oh, we worked together for 2 years," or we were together for 2 years. And I was like, wait, 2 years? And I thought about the mother saying 2 years ago. But then I realized that didn't make any sense.
That doesn't match up, yeah.
Because when I found out that he just disappeared, I was like, wait.
Yeah.
2 years, kind of like connecting them. But
He
I'm like,
said,
that doesn't make sense.
yeah, he's like, he just was gone one day, disappeared, not a word to me, kind of ghosted me. And I was like, he what? Wait, whoa, back the fuck up. He's not dead? Whoa.
Yeah.
Like, the possibilities just opened up before my eyes. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for plot twist.
Yeah. So, that would be a plot twist if Fidel's ex ends up being working with mothers in some way.
Yeah, I'll fully take that as a plot twist. I don't care if I called it or not. That's a cool plot twist.
Yeah. No, I mean we can call plot twists more because like a lot of our
shit,
theories are plot twists. It's just more like it has to be proven to be a plot twist.
Random pregnancy into my star comes to mind. Our random theories.
Yes. That's the thing.
That's gonna haunt us forever.
Hey, do you remember a theory in this show about them using the meat in the burgers as like people that they killed?
We thought they were like so fucking evil that we were like, oh yeah, they just like cooked the people, obviously.
Yeah, no, that's obviously not true.
No, it's not. Good little Christian boy can only go so far.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He is a bit unhinged.
He's a bit unhinged.
My question is, if Fidel's ex is the hitman they hired before or whatever, or worked for Mother in some way, how do we think this came about? My first thought was that maybe this was a test. Mother was testing Fidel, hired him to kind of like woo Fidel or whatever, and get with him and see if he would leave her for him. And then when he told him that he did, he went to tell Mother, and he's like, okay, now go away. And kind of like break his heart to make sure, to be like, oh, I'm the only person who is there for you. I am your everything. I am your mother, as she says. Like, that was my thought. Or...
I don't know. I don't even know how it would have come about. Like, they could have, like... we would need to know how they met, I think. And have more information from that. Because there's, like... They could have met in a fucking coffee shop. Like, who even knows at this point? They could have met anywhere. But, like, the fact that they're kind of crossing paths.
Yeah, because, well, the thing is, though, because both our theory consists of him being the guy she hired 2 years ago. Yeah. Which means he's a hitman or an assassin of some kind. Yeah. So, like, do we think Fidel knew that before? Because I don't think he would have.
No, because he said, like, why would you tell me what you do? So if he didn't tell him what he did, there's no way he would have fucking known that he was an assassin. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, he would have easily told him that he was too. So, like... Yeah. There's no way.
Yeah. I still think the mother had something to do with it because both the flashbacks in this episode consist of the mother's side and the ex's side.
If it is the ex, then she definitely hired him for something. So...
Yeah.
I thought for 2 seconds, my mind crossed over what if he was the guy in the motorcycle helmet? And then I went, but then Keen went to the office and said he messed up. Something's not adding up.
Well, that's why I went to look. So when I was looking for that tattoo, I was checking the X.
Were you checking the X?
But the thing is, though, we never see his right wrist. Oh. We only saw his left one, because like the way it was angled, I was like, can I just turn around?
Which is sus, yeah. But then you saw
Keen. But then when I saw it on Keen, again, barely saw it on Keen, I was like, okay, this does confirm it is.
But like, Keen. That was my thought as well. Like, oh, it could be him. But that was like not adding up in a way. So I was like, okay, so we had the same exact thought process.
We literally went to the same thought of Fidel's ex is the guy the mother hired 2 years ago for whatever mission, we don't know. Yeah. But I mean, it's possible it could have been to flirt with Fidel and kind of win him over 2 years, because it could have been 2 years ago. We don't know.
Maybe.
Because we don't know how long ago it was.
We don't know how long ago it was. We know how long they were together, but we don't know how long ago it was. So
it could have happened to you. We don't know.
They could have moved to this burger area right after. Like, he ended things with him, or not ended things, just him disappearing. Yeah. Like, moved on to his next mission or something. The mother was probably like, they probably would have done, because he was on the verge of quitting, so she was like, okay, how about your next assignment then? I'll move you here. Yeah. So, it could have, like, literally been exactly. It could have been they were together for 2 years, and it happened 2 years ago. Like that she hired him. So, I mean, it could add up in that way very well.
It could be. But so my two big thoughts with the X is that either he is alive and he's a guy who Mother hired for something or other, whether it's with Fidel, whether it's something else, I don't know, but he is part of this world in some way.
Yeah.
Or it's going to reveal that the reason he didn't show up is because he's dead and Mother kind of killed him or got him killed in some way, sent someone to kill him or something.
Maybe she hired someone 2 years ago to do it.
That's true. Oh, it could be the person who killed that could be it too. You know,
that could be it too.
If we want to bring another mystery third party into those.
The X, all we know, all we're pretty concise on, what we're pretty concise on is that the person who was hired 2 years ago has something to do with the X. Whether they killed the X or it is the X. I feel like that's going to come back around in some way because it was all mentioned in the same episode.
Yes.
So.
They were also both in flashbacks too. Like that's the... Because, like, the whole X stuff with the flashback, the Mother stuff with the like, I feel like they connect in a way. In the same episode, too.
And while 2 years could be two different things, it's weird that they're both 2 years. And they want you to kind of connect those in your head to be like, 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
Well, that's what happened with me. I was like, oh, two?
Bells.
2?
Bells are ringing. Bells are ringing.
I don't know.
Something's happening here. I feel it. I feel it in my jellies.
So... I don't know. Next episode is probably going to be
I'm so excited, bro.
Yeah. It's probably going to be everyone getting shot at in some way, shape, or form. Oh, my God.
Hopefully, it first ends up in a hospital bed. I don't want anyone to die. Well, main character, actually. Main character could be Mother as well. So, but not yet.
If Mother died, that would count. No, that has to be a finale thing.
Yeah, that has to be a finale thing. But that would count. Anyone in the opening.
Yes.
So
that's the main four: Keen, Mother, Babe, Captain Dad, and Styles Dad.
There's a couple things that could happen. I want them both to end up together as well. So the main couple doesn't end up together. I don't want that to happen. I've fallen in love with both of them.
The only reason they won't end up together is if one of them's dead.
Yeah, exactly. So we can cross off two on that list.
Yeah, so it's either we'll get 2 or none with those ones.
All right, we'll see what happens, I guess. I think we can give up on makeup sex.
Yeah, no.
I think they've made up.
Thank God live sex is on the table, though.
It's on the table. It is on the table.
Anyway, that was our recap of The Heart Killers episode 9.
Great episode.
So good. Probably going to be in for a whirlwind next few episodes.
Oh, we're gonna be having heart attacks. It's gonna be stressful.
Yes. So join us next week, where we'll be recapping The Heart Killers episode 10.
Yay! The episode before the penultimate episode 11.
Yes.
The scary looming over us in darkness. Episode 11.
Oh God, yeah, episode 11.
I'm scared.
I'm so excited, because I feel like now that the couple drama's over, we're gonna get into the big hitman assassin business drama.
We're gonna get into big plots, I think.
Yes, that's gonna be the driving force, I feel like, of the next 3 episodes.
I'm excited, bro.
Like, we are entering the final act of the show.
Final act! Here we go!
Let's go.
Let's go!
So, we will see you all next week for that.
Yes, you did!
Bye, everyone.